became distracted for a minute or something. Anyway, we always have some late comers, but if I don't know you, I'm April Wagner, and my husband and I are going to be your hosts tonight. And he's going to go ahead and bring up the slides. You know, this is an industry that we have been in now for 32 years. I know, I can't believe it's been 32 years, but feel really blessed that we did get into this industry, that we found this industry. So we were with one company for 25 years. And this starts where our story starts, because we got involved with that company because my husband had a traditional business, and he needed to replace his income because that business did not receive its receivables, and he needed to replace it. So he was looking for something else to do. Luckily, to make that side of the story short, someone introduced us to a company very much like this, but they were more like direct antioxidants. And so we were with that company for 25 years. We did a little over 200 million in sales, made quite a bit of money for ourselves. So it was super exciting. But how we built that business was a lot in and out of doctors' offices. And so when we found out about LifeVantage, we were very surprised. We were amazed at, you know, how this company is and the products that I'm going to talk about. But it's really, really simple. The newer products that we've come out with, it's really easy just to go ahead and take this product. You're going to feel it. You're going to share it. You're going to see it. And that really is the LifeVantage way. We absolutely love to have fun. We make money. And we make a big difference in people's lives. If you heard Liam talk about his mom already, the results that she got in a short time, and that's not typical of everyone, but we are getting some amazing results for everyone. And generally, I would say a little bit longer than you know, just a short time like that. But that was an amazing testimony. But as I started to say, you know, we went in and out of doctors' offices, bringing direct antioxidants, something like vitamin B, C's, D's, you know, just mainstream stuff, and did really, really well with it. But when we heard about LifeVantage, we heard about something different. So this is ABC Primetime investigative report where John Quiones went in undercover to the LifeVantage offices, the lab actually, and he actually found out about something called oxidative stress. If you're not familiar with oxidative stress, and Bobby and I were not, oxidative stress is the difference between the free radicals that our body creates while we're eating, breathing, certainly exercising. We create lots of free radicals. And the difference between the antioxidants, maybe, you know, fruits and vegetables, vitamins, multivitamins, you know, those are all direct antioxidants. So the difference in those two is a medical term called oxidative stress. Well, he really didn't believe what was going on. You know, the results people were getting with Protandim, what they were talking about Protandim, how great they were feeling on taking Protandim. But what he did find out was when he drew his own blood and they ran it, he was able to reduce his oxidative stress by 45% in 2.5 weeks. And so what we do know, and I'll show you as we move along based on a lot of studies, when we reduce oxidative stress, we reduce all inflammation, aging, and disease. And so that's really what is exciting when you think about, you know, there are so many things out there, you know, whether it's, you know, vitamins, multivitamins, certain diets, certainly pharmaceutical drugs that try to treat some of this inflammation and disease. And here we have one pill that is able to reduce it, so much so that it can bring it back to the levels that you had when you were in your 20s and 30s. And you can imagine, you know, or you can remember how well you felt in your 20s and 30s. So here's an illustration. Without Protandim, you could see the oxidative stress levels in the red line continue to increase. And isn't that the same with inflammation, aging, and disease? The older we get, it's certainly increasing. But after taking Protandim, that blue line stays even. So much so that if we took 4 people, an 80-year-old who was on Protandim for 8 months, a 60-year-old who had been on Protandim for 6 months, a 40-year-old who'd been on Protandim for 4 months, and then a 20-year-old. And I took their blood and I mixed it all around, couldn't tell whose was whose. What would appear and what is everybody's blood would appear to be that of a 20-year-old. So we can legally say that we reduce oxidative stress on an average of 40% in the first 30 days. And for every month you're on, a whole decade. So really, really exciting. And that's the start of our story, because that was a real aha moment for Bobby and I. Like I said, we'd been in and out of all these offices and never heard anything like this and realized, wow, nobody knows about this and what an opportunity that is. So these are all the different areas of oxidative stress that affects, I mean, everywhere, all over your body, your heart, your eyes, all the organs, blood vessels, lungs, immune system, joints, everything. It affects everything. And so when we can reduce it, we can reduce all these different, stress-related diseases. There's a site called PubMed.gov. Anybody can go to PubMed.gov. It's a free site. You can go on the internet. So PubMed.gov, and you can actually go there. But typically only doctors, medical people, scientists would go to this in order to find out, drug interactions and cautions and warnings. Really no nutritional products are on this site as well. Everything is a pharmaceutical drug. But there are it's actually about 320,000 studies now on oxidative stress, which is really cool because you can actually put in, any kind of symptoms or whatever you're talking about and oxidative stress. And Bobby and I are not medical people, but I can tell you, and I can make out from any of these studies that when you reduce oxidative stress, you reduce disease. And that's what is saying in aging and inflammation there. So, why do we have oxidative stress? Between the difference, like I told you, the free radicals we create and the antioxidants that we take in, the deficit there, but there's over 80,000 new chemicals since the Industrial Revolution. There's so many herbicides, pesticides, and fungicides these days. Bad diet is a huge, huge contributor. Any smoking, alcohol out there, air pollution, our water, poor sleep, high stress, little to no exercise. You've heard we have very sedentary lives these days. This all causes more oxidative stress. And so what does it feel like? It's chronic fatigue, it's no energy, it's brain fog, it's lack of concentration. Sound familiar? I mean, people talk about this stuff all day long. Aches and pains, sick often, headaches, so much more. So you can see how the cell does not look good. It does not look healthy because the oxidative stress levels have increased. What's in this super pill? I mean, it's just amazing. It's funny, Bobby and I actually took 3 of these ingredients prior to finding out about Protandim itself. We had already been taken turmeric, and maybe you cook with it. You're probably familiar with it. Green tea, I think just about everybody on here is familiar with as well. Ashwagandha is also something we were taking at that time. And then, bacopa and milk thistle are also in this. And we kind of thought, well, what if we just add the other 2? And so we take 5 pills instead of 1 pill, would that make a difference? Well, his formulation and the way that he's put this recipe together, we get 1,800% better results by taking just this 1 pill, which is just phenomenal with the results we're getting. And to back that up, there are so many independent studies, but here are at least 20. I think there's 31 independent studies at this point. And you can see they are done by some very prestigious places. When you think about Harvard University, the National Institute of Aging, Texas Tech, these are places that have decided to do their own studies because they heard about this, just like you and I are hearing about it, oxidative stress levels, reduce those, what does it mean for this disease or aging or inflammation or whatever it is. So they wanted to do their own studies. So that's why we're privileged and really lucky to have all these independent studies. But you know what? They're not on the ingredients like so many nutritional products are. They're on the product Protandim itself, which again is never heard of. If you go to PubMed.gov or you look at any products, quite often the studies are on the ingredients. They're not on the product itself. So this is super exciting as well. But we didn't stop there. Things got really good right now. And we came out with a product that actually is a collagen product. And I can remember everybody being like, myself included, we're kind of yawning because, collagen, everybody's got collagen. And the one thing about our company is we're not a Me Too company. We have some very, category creating products that are so different, do different things than anybody else has out there. But again, I thought collagen was kind of like, what is it? I didn't know anything about collagen. But what I didn't know is there are 20,000 or so different types of protein in the body. And this one is more important than anything else out there because without it, our bodies become a blob. And you may have noticed, you know, as you get older, things just start to hang different. So whether you're concerned with wrinkles or saggy skin or whatever, but it's inside and out. So collagen turns out to be super, super important, not just for looks, not nail health, but, you know, you think of premature hair loss, muscle recovery, joints, gut health, you know, our bones, overall tissue repair, liver function, our eyes are 90% collagen, sleep quality, mood, mental health. You know, there's so many reasons to take a collagen, a good collagen, so that you can continue to get all these benefits that, you know, typically when people think about collagen, they didn't think about this. So this is true science, liquid collagen. You could see we've already won a couple of awards for it. We've only had it about 18 months. But I'm going to tell you why this is superior and different than anything else that's out there on the market. So we're going to use a term activate. Nobody talks about their collagen activating, and we're talking about a collagen that is producing more collagen. We're going to talk about how much we replenish with this collagen and also how we maintain our collagen levels, which is very important. So we actually activate, produce more collagen with this red ruby quinoa extract. And you can see it also activates some enzymes, SOD, catalase, very important. But for most of us, we want to know that it is increasing our levels of collagen. We also, you can see here on the study, after an 8-week study, you can see it's gotten a little bit white and yellow and not as dark. And that's 8 weeks, 2 months. That's not a lifetime. You think about how long it takes you to get there. After 2 months, you can see the amount of collagen density that has increased. We have hydrolyzed marine peptides, there's 5,000 milligrams. We have 10 different types of peptides, which is important because most out there have 1 or 2. I think I know of one that's got 5. No one has 10. So again, we're able to support a lot of different areas with this. And then we have the citrus berry extract so that we can preserve the breakdown of our collagen, so that we can keep those levels of collagen high and not allow them to degrade over time, which is really what's happening, because we know in our 25, 30s, that's our max. And after that, it's slippery slope, starts to go down less and less as we continue to get older. But what's not in it? People are always going to ask that. There's no added sugars. There's no artificial sweeteners. It's non-GMO. It's dairy-free, gluten-free, and also soy-free. Now, the company chose a liquid, and this was very important. When you get your box, it's going to weigh about 8 pounds with just the collagen. It's kind of heavy, but they have these beautiful little glass bottles. We take 1 a day. We drink it. It tastes phenomenal. It is really good tasting. Everybody loves it. But the reason it's in a liquid rather than a pill or powder is that when it's hydrolyzed, the protein, the collagen, is broken down into small molecules so that we can get the most absorption of the collagen. Because if you're drinking something, you want all of it to work. You know, you don't want your body to have to fight and only get, you know, some of the absorption. So we get about 90% of the absorption when we drink it. That's not true of powders. It can be 10 to 30%. So to get the same results, maybe you got to take 3 times as much. So nobody wants to do that. You know, take 3 times as much powder in their coffee or different pills or whatever. So again, this is an 8-week clinical trial results. Collagen was increased by 100%. Now that's just phenomenal. The death of crow's feet was reduced by 22%. Skin roughness was decreased by 10%. Your skin will feel so soft. After 3 weeks, my skin felt so soft. Blood catalase levels, again, very important, 202%, and skin elasticity by 8%. And this is just after, you know, 8 weeks. We got such phenomenal results off the bat. We were doing before and afters for 30 days. And the company knew we had a great product, but they still were blown away by the before and afters that were coming in from all the different consultants. So what they actually did is they took the collagen and the protandem and they took it to a lab where they ran every gene in our body. And it turns out by using those 2 products together, we increase something called fibroblast activity, which enhances even more skin tightening. So if I'm going to give you one tip here, definitely use, and it's actually cheaper when you buy the 2 of them together, the collagen with the protandem NRF2. But, you know, documentation beats conversation. I'm going to show you some pictures, and you can see for yourself what the company was seeing as we went along, the results people were getting just by using the collagen and the Protandim together. We were getting enhanced results by using the two of them together. And you can see they're everywhere from the discoloration of skin to wrinkles to saggy skin. And this is just the stuff that's going on the outside. And remember, the inside, we're getting equally results. You know, hair is thickening, hair is looking better, getting rid of the crow's feet there. Her skin has evened out. Neck, this woman, you know, on the left happens to be 70 years old. I know that for a fact. Necks are the hardest area to really get some results from. Typically, you know, if you're in a spa or something, trying to do something about that. But again, you can see his skin, you know, the coloration has gotten more even there. Under the eyes, we've gotten tremendous results with people that have dark circles or bags under the eyes. You can see here, she got that as well as reduced from the wrinkles. I mean, everybody's just getting a glow when they use this product. And that's kind of been universal. Everybody's skin just glows, looks so healthy as they start to use this. You know, the men caught on to what us ladies were doing. I don't think they put much importance on it in the beginning, but they realized that we were on to something, and they too wanted to look younger. You know, the 11s between the eyes there. Look at, this is a great illustration of when you tighten up. This is the fibroblast being tightened, producing more collagen. Look at these almost don't even look like the same people's legs because they were able to tighten up so much just by using the collagen. And it's not muscle, it's collagen under the skin that is tightening things up. So really important to be using the collagen. And you can see we've just got all kind of results. We kind of show you all areas. Here's one, you look at her part. She was super excited about the way her face was looking, and somebody said, hey, check out your hair. Look how much thicker your hair got as well. So it's hair, it's eyes, it's all over. And again, you could imagine if that's the stuff we can show you on the outside, you know, what's going on the inside with healing of your gut and joints and, you know, people being able to sleep. And you saw all those benefits earlier. Again, using the two together is certainly much better. You want to do that. That's our glow package. Order those together. You know, things have been really great. I mean, you know, business has been easy. It's been good. It's been plentiful. And so then the company brings out another product and we're like, oh no, don't rock the boat. We've got things going great. You know, we, about 1.5 years with the collagen, we were slated to do $1 million a month, which would be about 16 million. We've done about 60 million at this point. So we've well exceeded any kind of goals. We have a reorder rate of about 74%. So that should give you motivation to go out and share it with everyone. And then they came out with this True Renew. This is a retinol alternative, but it has none of the side effects that you might have with the true retinol. So it's a retinol side effect, no redness, no sun sensitivity, no burning, no irritation, no peeling. Yet it addresses 11 visual signs of aging. And I can tell you, you will feel this one the very first time you use it. I'd love to sample this when we're in person at our meetings and let people use it because it is an amazing product. So this quickly became a favorite of so many people. So at this point, you know, you may be ready to get started. You want to find out maybe about how to get the product for yourself. We can help you do that. But look at how many different product lines we have, and they are all what we call activation. You know, Protandim NRF2 that I spoke a little bit is activating that NRF2 pathway, you know, not only to reduce oxidative stress, but it throws off 1 million times per second the antioxidant value. That's why we call it activating. It's making the body do what it did when we were much younger. But we've got daily essentials to help with sleep, energy during the day. Protandim has 2 other anti-aging products. We've got a great omega, a strong probiotic line, pre-probiotic. We've got a skincare line that is amazing, has that NRF2 in it. You're familiar with the collagen. We've got a weight loss product. We've got a tremendous hair care product that just, we have so many great results from all these products. We've even got something for pets there. So the person who introduced you to this, you know, let them take a moment to go through because we just don't have time to go through all these different products. But with that, I'm going to have my husband come through and he's going to share with you more of our opportunity, how you can personally get started on these products. And if you see what we see, you're going to get real excited about the opportunity as well. So stand by just a minute, please.
Hey everybody, how are you? It never fails. Every time that I listen to April share and talk about the benefits of the products, it just makes me want to use more of them. I mean, but I'll be honest, we got involved with this company because of the business, and then we got involved and we started using, one product, two products, eventually all the products, and realized, wow, this is the best kept secret in the world. I mean, the customers get on it and they stay on it. They never come off it. The industry average with like a subscription, if you've been in the industry, it's about 2.2 months, that people stay on a subscription. Our people stay on it for well over a year. It's mind-boggling. But I'm going to take the last few minutes to just share a little bit about what got us excited. This is us, okay? The pictures you see, where April plays tennis on 5 different teams. We work from home. That's our family. And, we have 3 boys, a daughter-in-law and a granddaughter that my wife just goes absolutely crazy over. Our newest sport is pickleball. And, if you ever plug into any of our trainings, we were just out again today for a couple hours after playing a tournament for 3 days this weekend. I just can't get enough of it. But that's our life. We love to travel. We work from home, and we built a multi-million-dollar a year business, working that way. But this is when you share what April was talking about with others, using an app on your phone, sending links out, and just showing before and after pictures like she showed you. It's the perfect side income. We don't have to invest large amount of money into assets. There's no overhead. There's no employees. You work from anywhere. I say we work from home, but honestly, we work from anywhere in the world. Now, I know my friend Kenneth is on. He was in Denmark for a couple of weeks around Christmas, New Year's, and he was just working from over there. We work from cruise ships. It doesn't matter. Okay, we have a phenomenal customer service call center, and there's big tax benefits to a business like this. And here's the key, folks. We are publicly traded. We're on the NASDAQ stock exchange. We're only 14 years old. April and I have been here for 6 years. We were with our first company for 25, but we're debt free with millions of dollars in the bank. Very, very well run company. So, the business side of it is really what intrigued us. But, I want to talk to you about getting paid for sharing the gift of activation with others. And I'm going to keep this real simple, okay? You may want to take a screenshot or two, but we have 3 sets of pricing, and that package that April was talking about, the collagen and the Protandim, that's called our Healthy Glow Stack. The retail price per month is $219, but honestly, nobody pays that. Everybody goes on subscription. You say, well, why subscription? Well, you save 10%. Okay. And going on subscription, you're saving, 10%, but it doesn't mean you're on it for life. It doesn't mean that you can't get off it. You can log in and change your subscription in 30 seconds and move it, skip a month, push it off a month, whatever you want to do. But I highly advise, if you're just going to be a customer, go on subscription. But if you even remotely think when you see those results in 30 to 60 days on your own body, why not just be a consultant and pay 175, and save yourself another 10%, okay? And look at the customer sales profit, because I want to use that number for a moment, okay? If you're a consultant and somebody that you share it with just wants to be on subscription, you make $22 on the order every single month that it goes out. And that's the minimum, okay? That's the minimum number, and it goes up from there. And let me show you what happens. The company rewards us as we share the news, okay? So write these numbers down. Write down 4, the number 4, the number 8, the number 14, and the number 28, okay? Because here's what happens. When you have 4 customers on these 2 products, you're going to hit the 500-point mark. You're going to be eligible for an extra 5% commission or bonus because you become an Onyx distributor. But here's the simplicity. Here's all it means. Instead of getting $22, you get 22 plus another 7, you get 29. When you have 8 customers on it, you're getting 10% instead of 5. So you're getting an extra $14 plus the 22. So think about this, $36 per month every time the order ships. It's amazing number, okay? Once you have 14 customers, you move up, you're going to hit the 15% bonus instead of 10. It's an extra $21 on top of the $22. Now we're looking at $43 per order per month. And when you hit 28, it's a 20% bonus. And you become a diamond distributor. And a lot of the consultants on tonight are diamond distributors with the company. And they've only had the opportunity to become diamond in the last 8 months because that's all that's been available. Do you realize that's an extra $28 per month per order on top of the 22? So think about this. If you put together 28 customers, you're earning $50 a month per customer. And that is just on what you have personally shared with others. So let me just give you a simple illustration. We are a network marketing company. We get paid commissions when others decide to join us in the business. So let me give you a simple instruction. As a diamond, okay, you're making 30% on the 4,000 in business. So you're making 1,200 a month. But do you realize of the 28 customers, okay, the 28 customers that you have that made you a diamond, if only 2 of them, which is a really small number, okay, but if only 2 of them wanted to join you and make an extra 1,200 bucks, okay, you'd get another 10% on their orders. That's 400 each, 10% on 4,000. That's 400 and 400. That's another 800. Do you realize that's 2,000 a month? That's 24,000 plus a year. Now, I'm showing you this, but I want you to understand there is no limit with how many people you can share it with. And there's no limit to how many people they can share it with. See, this grows geometrically, not perfectly, but it does grow geometrically. And it could grow up to 9 levels deep. Even if I go down 1 more level and just show you 3 levels, if your 2 each got their 2, you're adding another 1,100 a month. Think about this. This could be a side income, working from home, using your cell phone in your spare time, using your laptop in your spare time, sharing pictures and links to your website, okay, and be making almost $40,000 a year. And that's a 3-level payout, and we have a 9-level payout. So what's involved? Okay, it's easy, folks. The first thing you do is pick a pack. Okay, April told you about the 2 hot products, okay? You know, our 2 best sellers are the Protandim and the collagen, but I got news for you. Every one of our products works just as good. It just does something else. So you could start and get a healthy glow enrollment pack, you know, and get an enrollment pack and get that new skincare retinol alternative that April was talking about. Get a bottle of that for free. It's a $75 value. But here's what we did. We had done 200 million in sales in our previous company. We were looking at building a business, not just selling collagen and Protandim. I mean, really building a multi-million-dollar a year and eventually multi-million-dollar a month business. So we bought the business pack. Okay, it was $9.99 for about $1,600 worth of product. We paid $9.99 and we got everything. Okay, we got all the products and it gave us a chance to try it all. And then once you've decided whatever the business pack is that you want, okay, then just decide what you'd like to be personally using each month. So you pick a pack, which is your business decision, and then you pick a stack, and that's what you want to be on. That's what you want the company sending you every month. Okay, that's what you want to get from them. And I'll tell you, once you're on the Protandim and collagen, you will start with that because you'll never want to go off that. It's so amazing how well it works. And, you know, I mentioned the pickleball thing a minute ago. Do you know, before the collagen, okay, all I could do activity-wise was ride a Peloton. Today was the third day in a row, okay, that I was able to play pickleball. And I mean, we played in a big tournament on the weekend. My knees are feeling great. And I couldn't do that before the combination of protandim and collagen. And I'm 64 years old. I'm not 30. Okay. So it's amazing the results that we've seen from it. So if you do a pack, okay, you're going to get that daily firming cream. That one's getting almost as popular as the collagen. I'm telling you, the ladies are going bananas with that, and I have a jar of it on my sink too. But it's available free through February 29th. So if you get yourself started this month, it'll come free for you next month. Now, the one thing I do want to share with you, I mentioned that we are publicly traded. You can verify the income right online on the NASDAQ for LifeVantage. We're right there. But, you know, the average earnings are this third row here, 1, 2, 3 rows. Do you realize if you look in the middle here, the majority of the distributors are making anywhere from $1,600 to $24,000 a month? But do you know that that goes as high as $137,000 a month? It just depends on the business you want to build. But, you know, I don't know if you guys watched football or not yesterday, but the two teams playing in the Super Bowl were determined, and they're going to be playing in Vegas. Get this one. If you want to get excited and ever really wanted to be in the right place at the right time from a timing standpoint, activation is the future. The future is here now with LifeVantage, but that is the future. That is going to replace supplementing, okay? But the number of consultants that we have sharing the information worldwide in 23 countries, we're not just in the United States, we're in 22 other countries besides that. Do you realize if we added all of those consultants up, we couldn't fill the stadium they're playing the Super Bowl in. We couldn't fill it once. We have so many customers, so many people stay on the product. 80 or 85% of our business is customers. We need more people to share the news, okay? And all you got to do is take it, feel it, and you will want to share it, because here's what happens. You'll see somebody 2, 3, 4 weeks later that saw you maybe at a party or playing tennis or golf or whatever it is you do, you're at work, and then you see them again a month later, and they're like, what did you do? I mean, you know, and a lot of the women are saying, did you get something done to your face? You know, did you get a facelift or a peel, or what did you, Botox? What did you do? And that is amazing, because when people do that, you don't have to sell anything. You say, hey, it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other things I've done in my life. I can send you a link to it. I could send you some before and after pictures. And that's that. It's that simple, folks. I mean, it's a wonderful business. And I'm going to stop my share and just close things out. I was close. I wanted to do it in 30 minutes at 1:33. So I'm sorry for taking an extra 3 minutes of your time, but I'd like you to do this, folks. Number one, thank you very much for spending a half hour with us. Okay. We never, ever take your time for granted. And do me a favor. I know I was looking earlier when April's talking about half the people on tonight are guests. So if you're a guest, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. Please call or text the person that gave you the information for the link and let them know your thoughts. Let them know if you're ready to get the product. Let them know if you're ready to start a business, or let them know if you need more information. Okay, just let them know. But with that, I don't want to take any more of your time. April and I are always available to answer questions, and the person that invited you can share with you how to reach us. But thank you again. Please reach out and let the person who invited you know you were here, and they'll answer whatever questions, or they'll send you a link so you can get what you want. Have a great night, everyone. God bless you, and we appreciate your time. Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a great night.
You as well.
Thank you so much.